Yeah, so actually I'm live. As you can see, I'm actually at the lake. This is the last thing. This is the last thing I have ever thought of doing in my life. Because I don't, everybody that knows me, back in Africa, when there was scarcity of water, we used to go to the stream, to the rivers to fetch clean water from very deep. When I say high level of water, we would literally be on top of the water with big gallons, going into the deepest parts to fetch the cleanest water to drink. I and my ex-family member that can never ever be my family members again, go and ask them. I used to go to the stream and the rivers. Okay? I know they say black people they don't know how to swim, blah 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 blah. Don't put me in that category. Even if I have not swum for a very long time, just two times I'm back into my swimming. This is anything I want to do in my life, I do it. And when I say something, motherfuckers, I do it. I know you still don't understand who the motherfucker is. I've given you 1 year of everlasting boundary. You didn't see no motherfucker in my space. You didn't see me go to the bars. You didn't see me go to restaurants, to the club with anybody. Everybody that were always there were your slaves, your predators, your stalkers, your smear campaign slaves that you send around. Okay, so now I am actually in the position where 4 days in my menstruation I didn't bathe. Today is making it the fourth or the fourth day, and luckily I just controlled and I'm no longer it is finished. Okay, so I have to come and take my bath in the lake. Go and ask everybody I ever moved with in Europe. When I go to the stream with them, I never ever go into the water. The 1 time or 2 time like that I entered the water, I always came out with swollen mouth. My mouth was always peeled, or I don't know, rashes all over my body. One of those things always happen. So everybody knows me that when I go to the sea or to the lake or to the water or riverside with any group of people back then when I used to move with anybody, I was the bag holder. Everybody will be in the water. I will be watching everybody's bags and their things. I don't go, I just stay under the sun and get very super dark like I wish to. But now I have come to an extent where I have to come to the lake to bathe. See, if you people think this is funny, if you think I am enjoying this, you wicked human race, you are never tired. Me, I will let you know also that I was born ready for you motherfuckers. You see this body you are seeing here, is not the body you used to do your corona, pedophilia, or 15 years caricature. My 15 years, especially my 15 years in this Europe, you wasted. You put me under severe hunger, under severe financial assaults for 15 years in Europe. And you are still continuing it. On top, above 30 times, rape, sexual abuses, and assaults since I was in Africa. I was 1 year old plus when I was first sexually raped. Before I left your bomboclati sick Africa, I was raped more than 10 times by more than 5 different men. I got to your Italy, your so-called Western world. I can't even count how many sexual abuses happened in Italy as a teenager. From my teenagehood, I was in Paris, the same thing. Now I'm in Berlin. In Berlin alone, 4 places of work I was resigned. Plus the last one because of sexual assault. My colleagues touching me in my ass. Not that they will touch me once and will say, oh, they just touched me once. Sometimes the same person will touch me 3 times in my ass. If this is the way you approach people, I am not your mother. Go and touch your mothers. Go and touch your bomb father. Touch your children. Breed your own children and be touching them. As I'm here, I've told you people I'm not looking for anybody. Nobody is on my level, on my class, on my category. You are not oxygen, so you are all no longer important to me. Because I don't know if you think surviving you 30 years at this my age, I will want to be jeopardizing my life, my peace, my divinity, my joy with anybody. You need to think twice. You all need to fucking think twice. You see your pedo lies that you put to your pedo fantasy, your pedo infatuation, your pedo illusion, your pedo miserability with what I eat, drink, wear. You see that pedo games you have created with your wickedness that you love to use to inflict pains in people to have fun with. You will do it with yourselves continually. You will do it with your bloodline for trying me. See, you are looking at a divinity. Call everybody on the surface of this earth and ask them if I, Adora, have ever hurt anybody. If I've ever done evil to any blood clot on the surface of this earth, I've never. So I see no reason why any motherfucker will want to come and tell me, oh, Adora, at a certain point of your life, things happen. Things don't happen. Not this kind of things. That 15 years in Europe, you will put me under financial abuse and assault in the highest level. You saw you could not use my childhood, the things you did to me in my childhood to traumatize me. You continued it in my teenagehood through my adulthood till now. You are still continuing it. This you are not only financially assaulting me, you are not only sexually assaulting me, you are also using food to assault and abuse me. That I don't even have money to feed anymore. Because anytime I complain about your pedophiles that you permit to be roaming and stalking me, every time Arab kill you, go and suck your mother, you hold cargo. You are a fool. You can hear him say Arab. You just heard the voice. I'm at the lake, a pedophile inside now just screamed Arab. You heard it. Rewind the video back. You will hear this clown. I'm not your mother. I don't know you. If you want to talk that talk, you talk with your fellow colonial master. I'm not one of you. You pedophile bloodline, child fuckers. Like I was saying, you cannot, and none of you have the right to be using me for your pedophilic sins. Like you send your pedophiles in the hostels and in the hotel. You purposely make me lose my job, become jobless, and then that will lead me to being homeless, and that will lead me to go back to the hostels and the hotel. Then you will be sending your sexual predators of all races there to come and disturb my peace of mind. The last time I stayed in the hostel, the last time I had money to stay in the hostel, you know, there was marijuana everywhere. They smoked marijuana in my room. They locked me inside the room with everywhere. I was in my sleep. The marijuana was entering my nose and suffocating. I had to wake up from the suffocation to realize that because this one is not smoked close to the room. It was inside that room. I had to open the window. I sprayed almost all half of my perfume to saturate the odor of that marijuana. You see this rubbish that you people are doing, eh? You see me, Adora. Go and ask Nigeria people what that fucking statement means. When I say something, I do it. Go and ask. I have been a bully to every motherfucking bully that ever crossed my line. And I made sure I took them 6 feet. So go and ask about me. I bully bullies who bully my enemies. Go and ask. Even if you are not my friend, or we quarreled and we are no longer in good terms. If I see someone bullying you, I will stop and bully that motherfucker. But it doesn't mean we will become friends again. I will just do the right thing and move on. This is me. Talk less of now that it has to do with me, my dignity, the hunger that I passed through as a child, that has to do with also financial problem, that I had to hawk everything on the surface of this earth before I was 9. While I was being sexually assaulted, raped by truck pushers, by pedophiles in the market square, in the marketplaces, in the streets. Before the age of 9, I can't count how many times I was raped and sexually assaulted. Just because I was hustling to put food in my mouth by hawking or selling mango, corn, pear, anything I could sell at that period. Like I've always told you people, I was born with a fucking diamond spoon, not silver or gold. But I got to a point where my father hit the lowest part of poverty and I had to eat dog food and human remnants to survive. I had to go to the street and market to hawk to survive while I was being raped, sexually assaulted and abused. Then I came to Europe. My ex-biological mother started the same thing again. As a teenager, she brought me here. Told all the lies she told to everybody that I was going to go to school, apart from the fact that now no degree or title can define me, will ever be able to grade this person, because my intelligence, I will continue to make you people feel bad. I'm pained about hearing the truth and telling you that my intelligence alone is the intelligence of everybody's intelligence. One drop of the entire 8 billion people of the surface of this earth, a drop of every one of your intelligence is what I'm carrying alone. So your man-made human title, degrees, or wealth, or whatsoever celebrity status or fame that you think you can give to me, or whatsoever, ain't shit. Because if I had died with the above 30 times rape, sexual abuses, and assault that you have done to me, I don't know who you will be giving all those shits to. Your man-made rubbish too. I don't know. This was how I survived as a child. Then I got to Europe, the same thing. I was begging because that's my ex child trafficker, pimp mother, would throw me outside of the house because I said no to prostitution. She would throw me outside of the house. I would start begging bread up and down from place to eat. While I was being sexually assaulted and abused multiple times. I got to Paris, the same thing. Now in Berlin, 4 times. 4 fucking times. First person that sexually assaulted me, a Muslim, grab my ass, Muslimanish, all this bombers, Muslimanish fruliken. Betrugen perverse, grab my ass in this fucking Berlin. My first sexual abuser as a child, 1 year old plus, was a Muslim. In Italy, my first sexual abuser, Muslim. In Paris, I encountered them. Now in Berlin, the same thing. 4 times, they resigned me from work because my colleagues touched my house and I complained about it. With this or the same pedophilia, see, when I'm done dealing with you, human race, when I'm done dealing with you, human race, you will understand the real meaning of you will remember, you will understand the real meaning of Mbato. You want to practice your sexist pedophilia? Your sexist predating pedophilia, or your sex predating pedophilia, games that you play, or your energy, your happiness, your joy predating, because you don't only predate sexually. You predate people's peace, you predate people's happiness, you predate people's joy, you predate people's self-sufficient love that you all know you don't have. You go around predating other people's own. Then you came to try me. You came to try this divinity. I, Adora, I single-handedly carry the entire human race on my head and my shoulder for 30 years on this earth without even stressing over it. Even if it was heavy on me, I never gave up until March 2023 when I got to understand that your entire human race is nothing but wicked and damaged. It was not even difficult for me. Because all my life, I never put anybody above anybody. Everybody were always the same for me. This is why when I dusted you off my shoulder, it didn't take me 1 second. I didn't have to dust brother, sister, friend, neighbor. Everybody were always on the same level. This is why I did all of you like this. One hand. Since March 2023, you've been on punishment, rotting in March 2023. You people, you still think you exist. You don't want to leave my name alone. I am not looking for anybody. I am self-sufficient for me. If I was able to carry the whole world with myself for 30 years, while you were all doing all this evil I've mentioned to me, what makes you think I can carry myself? Now I have my hands to work for myself. I have my legs and my hands to work and take care of myself. And I know this is what is hurting you. This is what hurts you to your bone marrow, but you have not started yet. My name, that name, Adora, you must leave it alone. I don't know how you are going to do it or how you are going to start it. I am too divine for your rubbish that I have to come to the lake. I don't know now. I have the toy. I have disinfected my body. I don't know how it is going to go, but I have to take my bath now in the lake. So I am live for the whole world to be seeing it. So that when war is betiding, your bloodline, they will know where that punishment is coming from. What I've never done to anybody, you will say you want to come and be using me to practice it as who? As fucking who? Me? I will make sure I document everything. Your bloodline will be seen. They will question you, evil adults. They will ask you, why did you people do this thing to this girl? Because the punishment that they are going to be receiving, or they will be putting it on your heads. You will reduce a full-grown adult like me. You will reduce a full-grown human being like me, a whole me. A whole me, you will reduce me. 15 years in Europe, you useless my entire life. You will useless my entire finances. Me, I will deal with you people. I've never done to anybody. You come and be doing it to me for what? Just be listening to all the Arabs, these perverts that you have in the lake. All those Arab among you are just hearing. Is the pedophiles around the lake that are making those noise. Some bomb pussy men that have been there making noise since. Yeah, I don't know. I've not seen this kind of wahala before. Rishi. I'm so scared. I'm so fucking scared. I don't know. I should not go and carry disease. I don't make I not go carry disease today. The disease they did not give birth to me with. I will go and carry it. And the water is not even warm like that, but it's manageable because I'm already freezing. Look at that now. Look at that person now bathing inside. I don't know the kind of STDs he has, the kind of diseases he has. I'm inside the same water with him, and the cow have been harabbing there. This is what you are putting me through. Then if I am swearing for your bloodline, your generations, you will think that your bloodline will go free. Me, I want to see. We shall see. You will know me. You will know this divinity. I know my perfection. From my head to my toe. The fact that I am perfect is what is keeping all of you miserable, pained. But you haven't seen anything yet. Look at now, I'm inside the lake. I don't know the kind of people that are inside, whether they have STDs or diseases. I'm coming to bathe inside. I'm coming to bathe inside. Money, because I don't have money. I don't have money to go to the hostel again. To even go and take my bath, I don't have money. I did an Insta story that I also put on YouTube today. The meat I ate, 176 cents. I bought 2 bananas or so, or 3 bananas. No, I'm at the lake because I can't. My body can't take it. I've been cleaning my body with water. I can no longer do it. Now I'm at the lake. Whether diseases are inside this water now, me, I'm here. Only my leg inside this water, I'm shivering. This is what you reduce people to. Me, when I'm done dealing with you, human race, I've told you, me, Adora, me. If I ever remove my everlasting boundary and change my mind, may I not die well. If me, Adora, ever get to remove my everlasting boundary that I've put in between me and you human race on this earth, may I not die well. And for the fact that you all know that I am a divinity, I'm going to age gracefully on this earth. 75, 80, you will see me. I will look younger than ever, than you have all never seen on this entire earth. Child free, no friend, no breathing thing in my space. I said what I said. I want to see the power that will change it. I want to, if I change my mind, may I not die well. And I cannot say this and eat my vomit. It's not possible. I cannot say this and eat my vomit back. It's impossible. It means I'm not going to die well. But since I'm going to die well, my words, I will stand by it. You will know that you touched and tried the wrong motherfucker. Your pedophilia, your pedo-emulating, mocking, rapist, sexy stalking game, do it with yourselves. Breed your children and do it with yourselves. Don't involve me in it. 30 years of it is enough. Look at now, me, I want to use punch to bath inside this water now. I'm seeing somebody. Should you go? I'm betting inside here. Did you fetch the water? Did you fetch the water?
No, I cleaned up some fruit.
Ah, okay. Somebody just cleaned fruits now inside this water. Me, I want to bathe inside. I don't understand. I don't understand. Is this not wickedness in the highest level? A woman will be under menstruation for fucking 4 days I didn't bathe. You are repeating what you did to me during the peak of pandemic again. That was how I was 5-7 days. That period I was even with 1 pant under menstruation for how many days? You are repeating it. Hell. Hell. You see, your human punishment, we be so uncountable like this uncountable waters, that you will never forget Adora. I'm telling you. Okay, somebody now went to wash fruit. I just saw a man. I thought he went to fetch the water because I saw him with some. I asked him. I said he went to wash his fruit. Okay, yes, people even wash fruit. Now is where me. I know another person is there bathing. Me, I don't like this kind of thing. Because I saw somebody now wash fruit inside. Me, I want to bathe inside. What kind of rubbish is this? You people, you wicked human race. You see your wickedness. I am the karma activator to your wickedness. All the evil that you have been doing. You see this philosophy mechanized and built by the same pedo bomb, low self-esteem, devilish men. Those bombers that created your pedo religions, all your religions, all. Christian, Muslim, Buddhist, Indians, all your religions, your political industry, your religious industry, your entertainment pedo industry, all of them. These the same men. These the same bomb evil men created it, supported by useless fish brain women. They all mechanize this to ease their guilt of the fact that they are all pedophiles, child fuckers, rapists, and molesters. Look at that. Don't go near my things, rat. Those men, they mechanize this evil purposely to ease their own wickedness within them. They now put all of you on this earth into it to be practicing it. You are foolishly practicing from generation to generations, and I've witnessed 3 decades of it, 30 years plus. We shall see. You can see I'm bikini and I'm bathing. I went to my doctor to go and ask antibiotics. I met another very ugly, dirty energy idiot there, telling me she has to use the doctor's clinical to check my throat, check if I need antibiotics. And adults, full-grown adults. I'm in Europe. I work and I pay my taxes. It's not like I go there for antibiotics every day. When you people use your pedophile stalker, predator to use dog to bite me, I have the pictures. You all know everything is on YouTube there. She gave me antibiotics. After that antibiotics, I had to wait till October. When I even went back to her in October, I told her, I said, doctor, it's October, so we have to wait a little bit, maybe till December, before I come back for antibiotics. Till now, since October till now, I've not taken antibiotics. Berlin is very dirty. I'm not talking about Berlin because of ask Dutch people, even other Dutch people from other land. They warned me about Berlin. They talked to me about Berlin before I came here. But because I always had a special kind of love for Berlin, I wanted to come by myself because I don't like them say, he said, she said. I love to live and experience my own life by myself. This is why I came to Berlin. And now I've been seeing what they told me. They are really dirty. When you say that, you can't, to differentiate a Barbon from someone that have a home in Berlin, it's 20% difference. I've gotten to the extent where inside the bus and the train, I don't sit anymore. Because if I'm sitting, their order will enter my clothes, enter. Every 2 to 3 days, I have to wash my clothes. So now I'm inside the same lake where all of them are bathing. Lake that many people enter. Let me carry disease. You people, you will see what you are looking for. I know I have a very strong immune system, but at the same time, it's very sensitive as well. And I will see what you are fine. I'm so glad my battery is still on. That I'm videoing this rubbish. If this is not the highest level of wickedness, in my life, I don't even want to enter the same bathtub with anybody. My dream, have my own home, my own bathtub. Only me till I die will be entering it. I don't want talkless of river. Lake, I'll come and carry my body and be entering inside. I will see what you're fine. God, just respect yourself. Oh. You see those your pedo talk, that you do. Don't do it here. I will insult your life. I will insult you. You will carry low self-esteem and live here. Coward, predator, sexist, psychopaths everywhere. That is why when I see you people with your children, I just pity your children. Because when you are done pedo stalking your fellow adults, you can't get your way with your fellow adults. The next available children behind us, you people will be stalking, fucking, and raping them. This is why 5, 6, 7 out of every 10 children they've been sexually assaulted on this earth. And all of you now, you human race, you are all used to it. You don't give a fuck anymore. Tomorrow, if I'm coming, I'm not going to do this. Tomorrow, I will bring buckets, I will fetch water, I will go inside there and use it to bathe. Then I will use this thing because really my conscience is not letting me. Then I will use this thing. What do they call it? Clean water to rinse my body again. If this is not the highest level of wickedness, a person can because people want, but it's water. It's not water. I know my body. I know my body. This especially this Berlin is dirty. Dirty. I don't know all their STDs they have inside this water now. Is this the toy I put overdose of the toy? Fresh, clean the toy is what is helping me have even trust a little bit. Don't go near my things. How your dirty, smelly body now when you don't go take bath for inside. I will not touch my teeth again. I'm putting the toy again. I'm not sure. So brought one small bottle of water. Let me use it to rinse my hair. Yes, so I sprayed my Detroit all over my body, so I'm using this to just press my body down a little bit. Come enter my video. I need your nude clinical. One man just carry nobody want to for my video. Yeah, not be porn star. When I just came, one man just carry his bowler like this, his prick that look like this, everywhere. I was just laughing. The last hotel where I worked as a public area house cleaner, co-designed by Chanel, they would just be walking like this, prick everywhere. In my mind last year, I don't see me. I'm not interested in anybody. If you like be fucking your children here in my front, I don't see shit. Exactly. It is concern Agboro, concern overload. If you like, just dey below your own pikin in front of me. I don't see you. But for me, the only person I'm attracted to, I saw a post of somebody online yesterday saying, be happy that you are not pregnant, you are not a drug addict, and that you are not an alcoholic. I just laughed. All my life since I was a child, go and ask. I always preached about. I talked to my aunts, my friends, my big sisters, my big friends. Everybody always listened to me as a child. I always tell them, against pregnancy, against alcohol, against... The only one that I know that is reasonable is that alcohol. The alcoholic one is that biologically, as a human being, you need a certain little quantity of alcohol in your blood to function as a person, to equilibrate your immune system or your body metabolism perfectly and well. You need it. And this is why it's also good that you have food that has yeast. But I don't want to go into biology or come and start talking too much. I know fish. Anyway, with that being said, only alcohol is what I always did not just 100% always was against, because I always knew as a child. I know a lot of people say, how did you know? Yes, I was in JSS1. In JSS1, I already read all the readers of JSS1 to 3. This has always been me. And it's not like I was reading it to want to compete with anybody. I was just reading because I was always a very curious child, and I always loved to read. Read, just be reading it. And a lot of times, when people are doing their exams, I used to have JSS3 students. They will come to me in JSS1 and ask me to help them write their exams. They'll bring their scripts out. I will write their exams for them. Me that is in JSS1, I will write JSS3 person's exam. At least 70% of that thing or 60% the person will score and still pass. So when people try to be asking me, how did you know all these things? I don't know. This is why I'm telling people I am divine. You have touched the wrong person, but you will understand when you are already in your grave. When you are already in your graves, that's just it. I don't know anything else to tell you. So me as a person, I've always preached about this. Opening your pussy anyhow, fucking anyhow, breeding children that did not ask you to breed them. Because later you will see these parents, I gave you this, I did you this, I took you to school. Ooh, when you were fucking doing missionary, doggy, enjoying the sex, your children were not there. When you got pregnant, especially the mother, and also decided to keep that child according to your own choice, your children were not there. If you know you are not able to take care of, don't breed. I'm talking because I was not up to 2-3 years old. I was already an adult, taking care of children while I was a child. Because this is what you adults do. You breed for your egoistic reasons. You breed for your egoistic reasons. If you know you are not ready to be a mother, a father, you don't want those stress. Tomorrow you don't want to be complete. Don't breed. Do not breed. You already have. I know how many children I took care of. Especially when I come back from the boarding school like this, the children, they flood me. Me, I run. And the worst part of it, they will know where to come and find me. All my life, it has been children. From Africa to Europe, children, white, Arabic, Asiatic, black, everybody's children. I carry on my back. Was catering for everybody's children, one way or the other, all the time. And a lot of times, these women, they are single, they can't carry the useless born pussy men that impregnate these women or that they give birth together with. They turn something else, or they just abandon the women. So me, I never had a child, and I never had the opportunity to have a child because I did not want to. So I was always there taking care of other people's children. Then when I see parents coming to, you will pay me, I'm going to share you my sacrifice, and you shut the fuck up. This is why when you bring your children, you are coming to be flaunting them around me. See, you people, you will use your children's head to be buying courses that you cannot cure. I'm telling you. Leave these children alone. At least let them have their childhood. Let them enjoy their childhood. Because you are always there behind your CCTV pedo devices, pressing the brains of these children to be Arab among. The Arab among these children are seeing 24 hours in my space. If you ask them what it means, they don't know. Because you evil adults, you created this pedophilia of pedo-stalking, pedo-emulating, pedo-manipulating, sexist, sex addict games. And you say you are doing it for children. Why are you lying on these children? These children barely can even wash their hands. They can't even feed themselves. They don't even know. If you ask a lot of children their names, they will have to think before they tell you their names. So you create your pedophilia, then you say you are doing it on behalf of children or for children. Meanwhile, it's for your egoistic reasons you are doing all this evil. You have damaged your children. That from the moment they are bettered into the surface of this earth, you steal their childhood, you steal their innocence, you steal their teenagehood. Then when they become adults, all of them miserable. This is why you have miserable adults from generations to generations. Me and you human beings, me, I don't know where I'm going to start with you, but you will know. Hey, okay. I've been taking care of your children for years, and now that I said I'm done, you see, you don't come and be flaunting your delulu around me. I don't give a fuck. Because imagine all the evil that you did to me, all the above 30 times rape, sexual abuse that you have been raping me since I was 1 year old. Because is this the same philosophy you have been using to do what you've been doing to me since I was 1? You have been practicing this pedophilia for decades. And I've experienced three decades, 30 years plus of it. So imagine if I died along the way. Who will you be bringing your delulu children to come and predate me or my spirit? Exactly, then go to that spirit. Because this is my new body. This is my fresh from the spirit world body. that I had to revive and come back to come and be dealing with you human race. I don't jeopardize my peace with anybody. I've given you people 30 years of my love, my peace, my grace, my divineness, my joy, my kindness. Now I want myself for my own self is a problem for you people. I'm self-sufficient is a problem for you people. My love is enough for me is a problem for you people to see me that I can be by myself alone and I'm happy. 30 years of surviving you people is not easy. Yeah, I don't know if I want to talk again. I'm just cleaning my face. Let me rub my cream. Then I go back to it. I don't know. Maybe I'll go back to the airport to go and sleep. Or because this is I've been in the airport for 4 days now, sleeping there. It's not like I sleep. I sit down the whole night. Maybe I nod a little bit, but almost the whole night I'm always awake. This is the routine you've put in me. My job. You will just useless me. A whole me for 15 years in Europe. You will financially assault me on top of multiple uncountable sexual assaults and abuses. Okay, we shall see. We shall see. We shall see. So, let's hope this one will not turn to another thing because my Detroit that I put in my Detroit bottle, this one that I was using to spray my body now, this is the Detroit bottle I was using to spray my body. I made it very strong concentration. So I finished it. I used lime water and lime and water to also rinse my hair and my body a little bit. Let's pray nothing happens to me because I don't know. But I know my Detroit is always, if not for Detroit and Amochina and so the Dutch one, I've forgotten the Dutch one. I don't know how I would have been able to survive this Berlin especially. Wickedness, wicked. All my life I prayed. I was telling myself, Adora, they don't know what they are doing. They are just stupid. They cannot be that evil. All my life. You people thought I was a fool. I was just giving continuous benefit of the doubt because I know myself that when I put my boundary, when I say I'm done, when I say I'm done, there is no power on this earth below or beneath that will change my mind. I had to hold myself for 30 years not to put my boundary. 30. I thought I was a fool. Okay. This. What is known and they do for you? How many years you did, Nona? Don't tell me your age. So that I will tell you, stand away. Stand away. Good having. Alles klar? Alles gut?
Ja.
Okay, super.
Mein Sohn muss irgendwo hier in der Ecke sein.
Son?
Ja.
Ah, okay. I don't know any son. Should he go?
Ja.
Ich bin einen Frauen. I be Frauen. Me a woman. Nona saying his son was here. Me, I don't know anybody's son. That, me, I know the son. I be daughter. I be girl. I know the woman. I know the man. It's not like it changes anything for me. Me, I'm divinity. Maybe not that man. When maybe it was that idiot that was inside the water just now doing that. Maybe this one now. Poverino. I hope that it's not that moron that is this granny self, because there's a granny that just passed. She said she's looking for the son. So me, I told her me I'm a female, I'm not a son. Maybe is the clown that was inside the water just now doing wow. I hope that is not that moron that is your son. Nona, I be granny. I hope it's not that the Lulu that is your son. So, we shall see. So I come and now it's dark. I'm just going to put it off. I just wanted to have an evidence of this for everybody to see. I just wanted to have an evidence of this for everybody to see. You see the everywhere is already dark, so I have to put off the so-called light. I just wanted to have another receipt, exactly like we should. I haven't turned the phone upside down since. Okay.